Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely.
Facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. Since he picks up the first down.
Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tar Heels offense will get first crack at it here. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it.
There he goes. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Lopez to pass. Pulls it in. It's Connor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job on the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking downfield on first down. On the run, still looking. Makes the grab. It's Connor. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse, Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulls it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Owls offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Under fire.
Yes, I can't see.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Oh my God, they do this hurry up and that's really
aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Defense not showing press coverage. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. They want to throw it. Right on the money. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Throws toward the end zone.
Why was he left wide open?
You know. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the air because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Lopez wants to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's White. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. It's Connor. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll go to the ground.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
You said what?
good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
I think so. I think so.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Lopez to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
He'll bring it out. It's Sims. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the inside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sims. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The short hands, it's Sims.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Unloads quickly. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
One stop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Thank you.
Makes the grab. It's high. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the ground with the bat. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
Oh, my gosh, that is big.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Lopez wants to fire. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Yes.
This time it's complete. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat.
Turning it on. Into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got
trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's high. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
Thank you.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lopez to pass. The sure hands. It's Connor. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's White. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Cleveland Memorial Stadium.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Toss sweep to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. And they needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Fires to the big fella. The tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our block.
There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
there he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
When it gets in long yardage situations defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Defense gonna jam these receivers right off the line. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Quick release by the QB. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
He's in open space downfield. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Lopez wants to fire. Finds his tight end. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. So 1st down will open up the final period. Takes a handoff. It's heavy. Past the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Touchdown, North Carolina! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? From the gun, he'll try to throw. Caught behind the line. It's heavy. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
He'll bring it out. It's set. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were...
Pulls it in on the left. He's loose. He's at the... And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running.
You trying to be kidding me? What in the world?
So what is that?
Well, it makes it so...
Put it together.
The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays.
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy
Watch
to follow an
them
offensive
look up
line
this
that makes
onside
those
kick.
holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Lopez to pass. He's got him. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's White. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Let's go. Right.
And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
Here we go.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Lopez wants to fire. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sims. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
He got 219
Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
I see always.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Quinn. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Slice me up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Lopez to pass. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it. All alone, he's got it. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ebby. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.